What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're taking a look at the Transformers series Bumblebee movie, Bumblebee number 116. Holy crap. I said that so fast. I'm not used to that. All right. Anyway, rewind. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Studio Series Transformers Bumblebee Deluxe Class Bumblebee. For every time I say Bumblebee, you have to take a shot. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Don't do that. But yeah. So before we take a look at the figure itself, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at his packaging here. So right up front, there is a nice picture there of Bumblebee's Volkswagen 116. This is the last Studio Series figure that has the numbering on it. If you go back and you look at like the Sentinel Prime's review and Age of Extinction Prime's review, they don't got the numbering anymore. But anyway, Studio Series Bumblebee, A+ Hasbro, Transformers right on the side here, Generations, Takara, Tomy, Transformers Bumblebee. On this side, you got a sick picture of Bumblebee there, Autobot logo up here, 116 Studio Series. This is also like the last like normal Studio Series packaging. Holy shit. Anyway, bottom, nothing important, and on the back, we had some nice shots there. Bumblebee in his robot mode, in his vehicle mode. The background, oh, you can't even see that. Background is Charlie's garage. Bumblebee, Transformers Bumblebee, big screen inspired. His bio says Bumblebee tunes up and lays low in Charlie's garage. Officially licensed product. Volkswagen trademarks, design, patents, and copyrights are used within the approval of the owner of Volkswagen AG. 23 steps, backdrop included, and that is the last time we'll be covering this box, or the box design. Yeah. So anyway. Here is the figure, my new favorite Bumblebee. Yes, you guys, he is that good. I have one qualm with it. Like, literally one. And it's not even that big of a deal. He look a little too skinny down here. You know what I mean? But, yeah, that's literally about it. But he looks absolutely fantastic. In contrast to the Rise of the Beast one, his face is actually painted. Look at that. Isn't he pretty? Yeah, he's pretty. Anyway, bringing him closer, you can see he got a nice Autobot logo there on his forehead. Nice silver painted face. Blue eyes. Headlights here on his chest. Some nice gray and yellow going down the body there. His feet right there. Backside here. Door wings. You know, like I said, this isn't perfect in a perfect Bumblebee, but because if it was, he wouldn't have door wings at all. He would just look like this. But he does have the door wings. So, and you can position these door wings however you want. So you can have them like sticking up like that if you would like, or you know, fan them back like that, like how the Rise of the Beast Bumblebee is, or you know, just do whatever. But I personally like to have them down. This is cool too. Doesn't look that bad, but because I want to stay true to this design, I'm gonna keep them wings down. So, yeah. Articulation-wise, the head is on a ball joint, so he can look up quite a bit. Can't really look down. Head can do a full 3. Oh! Actually, this is perfect timing because I was going to do this later in the video, but I guess we'll do it now. We're going to bring in the Rise of the Beast Bumblebee here, right? And I'm going to go ahead and just take his head off too. If it want to come off, and it don't want to come off. Why are you fighting me? There we go. And then we're going to take this head, and we're going to plug it on there. Ball joints about the same size, so. Wait, is it? No, hold up. Hold up. It's not. It's a little bigger. Okay, I almost broke B's head. Okay, we can't do that. Never mind. Oh, there we go. We can't swap heads. I thought we could. But that's okay. But yeah, so can do. If it pops off again, I'm going to laugh. There we go. Head can do a full 360. Just got to be careful with it. Arms can go out that far. They do go, depending on how you have the door wings, if we move them out the way, they can go back about that far. It can do pretty much all the way around, honestly. You do get a swivel here at the elbow and some bend there because that is on the ball joint. You can even break his arm if you wanted to. No, I'm kidding. You do have like a little bit more of an upper like shoulder joint here, like the trigger happy shoulders. But then you have the ball joint as well. So it just depends on how you want to use your Bumblebee. Doesn't have a waist joint. The legs can go up all the way, back, that far, out, that far. You do get a swivel at the thigh there. You do get some bend there at the knee. The toe, you do get some ankle tilt there, which is nice. And then if you flip up this little gray piece here, flip this gray piece, the toe can come up as well if you need it to. So that is pretty nice. Oh, his chest came undone. Accessory wise, why are you not standing up straight? Oh my goodness. Okay. Accessory wise, he comes with his gun here, which is also better painted than the Rise of the Beast one. Just to show you, here is the Rise of the Beast one. It's the same mold, it's just painted better, and then now there's this little nub on the top. So like literally, it's the same gun. The Rise of the Beast one can hold this. I've already tried it. But yeah, literally you can see even down here, almost the same mold because the storage is different on this one. So, but yeah, so he can take this, and you can just put it on his arm here, and now he has his gun, so he can do all kinds of shooting and blasting and stuff. And you get his arm blade, which finally Bumblebee has an arm blade that is painted silver. Again, here's the Rise of the Beast one. It's just all yellow. And I've tried to give the Rise of the Beast one this, and it don't work. I'm pretty sure these tabs, other than their obvious different shape, I'm pretty sure it don't work. But yeah. So, definitely an upgrade. And then he can just slot this on his arm here, like so. And now he can stabby stab all he wants. So yeah, there is Bumblebee. Oh my god, why is my dad being so fucking loud? So obnoxious. I can't fucking stand that guy. Anyway, for some comparisons, here he is with the Studio Series Rise of the Beasts Bumblebee. My previous favorite Bumblebee before this guy. Here he is with my main Bumblebee for the longest time, the off-road Bumblebee. Here he is with Shatter. Here he is with Shockwave. I'm not going to bring in Megatron for this, by the way. Here he is with the Rise of the Beasts, Optimus Prime. My two G1 inspired live action bots. And then last but not least, here he is with the Studio Series 86 Bumblebee. The only other Volkswagen Bumblebee in my collection. So, there you go. One thing before we go into the transformation that I wanted to mention, because of the way the gun and the knife or the blade store, you can do this. You can give him a fucking bayonet, and that is so cool. I don't know why. I really like that. I don't know why. And then if you want, you can flip it around down here too, so you can give him like some extra bulk under his gun or something. But I don't know. But yeah, you can literally give him a bayonet, which is so cool. So, and the gun just ran away from me. That was awesome. So, with that being said, let's get down to his transformations. So, first thing we're going to want to do is bring the door wings up so they're out of our way here. And you're going to want to come to, where should we start? We'll start with the feet. You're going to come to these gray bits here, right? And you're going to bring these up, just like so. Then you're going to untab this wheel well section from the leg and bring it forward, just like that. And then take the toe and shift it forward, and then line it up with this back bumper section there. Just like that. And then you're going to do the same exact thing on this side. So bring up this little gray bit, untab this piece there, bring these down, and then shift the leg forward and line it up with his heel. Just like so. And then what you want to do is tab these two legs together. Then we can come to this backpack section here, and this is just going to flip out like so. All this is clear plastic. Everything on his back is clear plastic, so I would recommend being extremely careful when handling all of this. Yeah, so just bring that back there. Then you're going to come back to the legs, and these little side panels on his thighs are going to flip up like so. And now what we can do is we're going to bring these bits up here and then bend the knees forward until it looks like that. And this is how we get the compact look of the beetle there, just by shifting all that forward. So then what you want to do is you want to come to the doors here and flip these yellow back sections out. Take the entire front section or top section, just shift it forward just a little bit. Then we're going to come to his arms here, and we're going to untab the chest section that this entire armature is connected to, and just bring this up. And I recommend once you bring it up here, bring the doors down just a little bit and keep them out your way. Then do the same thing on this side. Untab, bring it up just like so. Then once you get here, we're going to take the arms and just bring this section down like so. So now we can take the headlights on his chest and just shift them out like so. Same thing on this side, just get that out your way so then you can do that. Shift the headlights out like that, so then you can take the car roof and front section here and just collapse it down like so. And actually this is all gonna tab in there too. You can see there's like a little tab that's gonna go into the armature just like so. So make sure all that gets tabbed in. And then back here there are two tabs that are gonna go into two slots on the heels. So just tab those in like so. Tab that in again because it more than likely came undone. Make sure all that is nice and tabbed together. Then what you're going to want to do is there's this little peg right here is going to go into this little hole right there, and then this clip which is going to go in between these two little white sections here. So just flip this in, line all that up, collapse that, and then this wheel well actually is going to go around the door. So so please be careful. Like I said, all this is clear plastic. Any figure collector's worst nightmare is clear plastic. So make sure you get all that out your way until it's like that. And then do the same thing on this side. Just bring this up. Tab that in. Shift this wheel well over. And there you go. So now all we have to do is his arms, because he's looking like this. So with the arms here, you want to bring them up like so, and then bring them down. While you're bringing them down, start bringing them in just like that. So there's this tab that's going to go into a slot right behind here, and then this tab is going to go into a slot in the leg. So just push that up. I like to do it with my nail because it's just easier. So push that up, get it in there, and then tab the arm in. just like that. And then do the same thing on this side. So in and down, like so. Tab that in. Tab that in. And then I like to make sure that Bumblebee's head is staying down, like so. And also with the feet here, because they're on this ball joint, you want to make sure that the toes are pushed up as much as possible, so that all this is flat. And then you can take the wheels underneath his feet here and just flip these out like so. Ooh. And then once you do that, just make sure everything is solid and all put together. This is one of the another really solid car mode that I do quite like. And there you go. There is Bumblebee in his vehicle mode, and he looks quite good. And it's funny because his transformation is movie accurate. The arms and the head are exactly where they were in the movie. That's hilarious. So yeah. Dope little VW bug here. He looks really good. I do like this car mode quite a bit. So yeah. Not much to look at because he's just, you know, plain yellow. So yeah. Actually, I didn't know this. Apparently old Beetles only had one side view mirror. So when I saw this, I thought mine was just like a defected copy. And then my cousin's boyfriend, who was at the house at the time, was like, "No, that's right. Old Bugs used to have that." I'm like, "Oh shit, for real?" So yeah, little piece of car history that you might not have known. Yeah, that is pretty nice there. For his accessories, bring these two suckers back in. You can just tab in the blade to the gun like so, and then there's these two little pegs back here that the blade is gonna just peg into. And yeah, it's the stereotypical Bumblebee weapon holding shit. The only Bumblebee that has like, actually no, Off-Road Bee and Rise of the Beast Bee, you have where you could take the blade and put it like right here. Well, no, on Rise of the Beast Bee, it's the blade. The blade can go right here. And then on the Off-Road Bee, the blade goes underneath the car. Like that. Or the gun goes underneath the car, and it kind of keeps the legs together too. So, yeah. So, now for some comparisons. Here he is with Shatter. I need Dropkick, bro. I want the car Dropkick, and I freaking don't have them. Here he is with Off-Road Bee. I'll show you all what I was talking about. The gun right here hooks onto his like legs, and it keeps the Jeep like pretty stable. Here he is with Rise of the Beast Bumblebee. And this guy's got the blade down there, but then this motherfucker back here, so meh. Here he is with Shockwave. And Prime. And last but not least, here he is with 86 Bumblebee, who is so small, bro. He's actually tiny, like, dude. So, there you go. So, there you go. There's the Transformers Studio Series 116 Bumblebee movie, Bumblebee. Solid B. Better than Rise of the Beast, in my opinion. Good accessories. Good transformation. Good articulation. I ain't got no qualms with it. You know what I mean? He's a solid, fun figure. So, with that being said, if you like what you saw, go and hit that like button down below. If you want to see more from my channel, go and hit that subscribe button down below. Make sure you hit that bell while you're down there so you are notified anytime I upload a new video. So yeah, guys, that is all for today, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Thanks for watching.